Shemai GTA chums, the Postlude's on the podium this week. I'm kind of laughing because I've got drift tyres on this thing, and it's an absolute beast on drift tyres. But is it any good? Well, it's like it costs like 1 million or something. Was it 1.3 million? And on drift tyres, it's a little bit crazy. But maybe I should put some normal tyres on and do a proper customization on this thing. We've got armour and brakes and all that to the maximum. So we're going to do our front bumpers and all that business. But first, we should probably pick the colour, shouldn't we? Because actually, I've picked the liveries. Do we have any liveries that we actually like on this thing? I think I struggled with the liveries. Dinka Racing is alright, you know, it's that kind of thing there. Jackal Racing, maybe. I mean, they're all a little bit kind of prolapse, maybe. It's not really a racing car, though. It's a really slow car. But it's for people who like the Postlude. Shopping list, I think, or some basic stripes. Stance Andreas seems like the best option there. It's just basic stripes, isn't it? Let's do that. And let's do something else as well. Let's go respray. Primary color is going to be, actually, primary color is going to be a metallic for a start. Could be not a dark color, maybe a bright color, because I think it's suffering from looking quite dark on top. Uh, I'm not sure I'm super happy with the build. Oh, candy red looks good. Look at that. Now, if we had black on the bottom, that would look great. What else have we got? We've got pink, we've got red, we've got an orange. We could do an orange build. What would go with orange, though? It's like a dark colour, maybe a grey on the bottom, but that's kind of the opposite of what we've got now. A brown, a yellow, and, of course, dew yellow, which is what it is. But let's go with the sunrise orange. Let's do that. And pearlescent, we're just going to put a bit of a ice white pearlescent just to lighten it a bit. Secondary colour, we're probably going to go for black or something like that. I don't think anything else is going to work, but we can have a look. We can have a look-see. Oh, look at that blue. Ultra blue looks alright, doesn't it? Look at that. What is it about this car? It just makes me want to go crazy. But why not? You've got to do it. Trim colour. We're on white with the trim colour. I think that is decent. Roof and all that business. So let's start the customization in earnest. Fenders. We can go plastic. We can go body coloured or secondary. And removing trim. So secondary arch fenders is decent. We can remove the trim, and that's fine. But I think I'm happy with that. Headlight covers. We've got all sorts of colours here. I think red is probably not what we want to go for. Maybe we want to go for iridescent to go for something nice and tasteful. Bonnet. So we've got the see-through kind of bonnet. We're not going to go no bonnet, but we are going to go for a change. So I would recommend, oh, look at that. Scooped hood. Who's seen that? That looks really good. I mean, it has got some decent customization, this car. There is a reason why it exists, but I just think the performance is so terrible. But as it's free, podium wheel spin, then let's do it. You know, I've paid for this, but you don't have to. Maybe I'll try and spin it. No, I won't. Interior we've done. Was there anything else? Actually, no. Interior there are things we can do here. Let's go crazy. Flocked interior is good. I like the flocked interior. That is this is all Benny's type stuff, isn't it? We're not going with a classic build here, so we got all sorts of race kind of stuff. So those seats were alright, but I think we need to go. Oh, secondary looks good. Let's go secondary. Why not use as much of that as possible? Roll cage, I think we need to put that in. It is kind of a drift build, this. It's a decent enough drift car, but maybe I'll put stock tyres on. Half cage is good. Full cage there. Let's go half cage. We don't want to go 100% all balls deep into it. And similarly, we want to put perhaps some new seats in. I mean, those seats are good, but it's a race build now, so we probably want to put some race seats in. And ballistic fibre are quite good, but so are those red ones. I like those red strappy ones, so we'll put those in. Let's do that. Steering wheels, similarly, we've got the Sprint Mark II. That is good. It's got the white kind of colour. Oh, that is nice as well. Sprint Featherweight. I like the blue on it because now we've put that blue in, so for that reason I'm going to go for that one. Shame we can't change the speedometers. Why can't we do that? Livery lights, mirrors. All right, I've gone for these racing mirrors, and those are good. Those mirrors at the front are quite fun as well. The classic mirrors. I think we'll go for them. Why not? They look nice. Plates. We've got our plates are good as they are. The V gang. We are in the V gang. Roof. So what have we got? I've got that sunroof. I do like the look of this car. I've got to say it's good for customization. It's a good looking car. Maybe I'll go for those roof fins. Actually, I've already got them on, so we're going to leave them as they are. That doesn't mean you don't. You have to do that. Of course you don't. Sunstrip. I fancy a sunstrip on this. Secondary sunstrip. Actually, no. We want a black sunstrip. The carbon. That is the best. Splitters. So we have a tuner splitter. I like that splitter very much. I mean, we have gone for a tuning kind of look, haven't we? But let's just see what else we've got. I mean, those are decent, you know, they are, but I think the tuner splitter, for its worth, is the best one there, so we're going to keep it. This is another thing we can change, the old spoiler. Oh, what is that? That is kind of funny in a way. You know, I don't normally do stupid stuff like that. It should give us some traction, but it doesn't actually. I noticed traction isn't increasing. Let's have a look at stock again. Let's just go stock. Stock is good, but I think that is quite funny. So we're going to put it on just because it's humorous. No other reason. Suspension, okay. So this cambers the wheels and makes it a bit jiggly, but you can go like that and for the classic build. Maybe we want to go not full camber. Let's go sports. No, let's not. Let's not. I like slipping around. Transmission is there. Turbo is there. Wheels. First off, the tyres, we're going to go bulletproof tyres. Give us some desperately needed traction. We don't really need traction. Oh, atomics. Nice. I think I'm going to go with a fuckaroo white, if you don't mind. But tyre enhancements we've done. Tyre design, wheel colour is what we need. I'm going to turn those black, basically. Too much imagination at the moment. We want to go unimaginative black, because that is ideal. We should have done this in the tuner's place. Why didn't we do that? Windows. What else have we got? Wheels, actually. Tyres. Tyre smoke is going to be an orange tyre smoke. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Oh, for those wheels, if you want to know what they are. Wheels. Wheel type. Track. Gravel trap. There we go. There we go. So windows, we've put a limo on. I don't think so. We're going to stick with a light smoke. Ideal. Because then you can see inside it. It is like a tuner's type car. It's very much in the mould of a Benny's kind of build. So I'd think of this as a Benny's car if you're thinking of buying it. The sun is going down rather annoyingly. But, you know, it's kind of... I don't know where I lie with this car. It's for free, definitely worth a spin just for customization, and it's a nice car to have in your garage, I think. But I wouldn't pay 1.3 million for it for certain. I just think these are the kind of the bottom end of the tuners cars. The tuners cars, not tuners. It's not a tuners car, man. It's the latest, the Criminal Enterprises DLC cars. This build, though, I like it a lot. Let's have a look at those lights. Well, they don't go in, yeah, obviously. There's nothing special about the lights there, but it looks like what it is, you know. It's what is it? It's a Honda Prelude. It's called the Postlude. It's the original Prelude, not the one I remember, and hopefully not the one you remember, otherwise you're very old. But it's not my favourite Prelude for that reason. I remember the 90s Prelude, you know, rusting away. Very nice cars, very nice looking cars. So for that reason, I don't have that kind of reminiscence kind of theme of thinking this is a nice car. It's not the fastest, and you know, cornering, it's all right. You know, you can put as I showed, you can put slippy tyres on, and that gives you a bit of fun in the corners with no grip tyres. So that's worth considering. But as a car, you know, it's more at the fun end of the spectrum, very slow. Dr. Dre still wants me to listen to his music. I'm not listening to it. He's just Sorry, but it's a bit, I don't know, Dr. Dre, really? I mean, in the 1990s, yeah, but not now. I'm not one of those white people who goes around using the N-word. Sorry, it's not me anymore. No, it never was me. Anyway, what the hell? We're laid from the main theme, which is basically it's worth a spin of the wheel. Lots of customization on this car, and I'd say this is the better one to go for out of the two. You also have the Kanjo SJ released as the other Japanese cars in this particular DLC. But I think this is the better one. I prefer driving it. It's rear wheel drive, isn't it? No, it's front wheel drive. What? Why is it front wheel drive? That's rubbish. I suppose these cars were front wheel drive back then. See there, I think the other one's rear wheel drive, so there we go. They're both front wheel drive then. And but this one I just like the way it drives. It drives better. It's got more grip. It's a little bit more forgiving, basically, but it's still slow. Anyway, if you found that video useful, but only if you found it useful, drop a like. Give me your comments on what you think of this car. I like it. Do you like it? But only because it's free. I don't like it if I got to pay money for it. I might like it I might half like it if it was on discount. Half like it, but only for the customization. Only for that reason. Every other car comes first. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and staying with that bit of nonsense at the end. And have a great day if you're playing Das GTA.